Welcome back to the channel. I should be sitting here smiling, gleaming, but I'm not. Unfortunately, Man United let me down. Most of the teams I predicted to win let me down this weekend. But let's get into my review of week 12 of the Premier League. If you're new, hit that like and subscribe. But first game, Turf Moor, Burnley versus Chelsea. Chelsea running out 2-0 winners. I predicted a 2-1, but Burnley couldn't get the goal. They huffed and puffed in first half, but they ain't got the quality. And Chelsea have got the quality because their first goal was quality. Neto, not known for his heading, beautiful cross by Gittins. Neto makes it 1-0. Second half, more of the same, huffing and puffing from Burnley, and Chelsea picked them off. Enzo Fernandez, decent finish. And yeah, 2-0. Chelsea second in the league, right behind Arsenal, and Arsenal and Chelsea play next week, so sets up for a good game. But I said keep your eye on Chelsea. They look really good this season. Next game was Bournemouth versus West Ham. I predicted Bournemouth to win because they lost their last two previous games. So I thought they must get a win now. But Semenyo weren't playing and all of these guys weren't playing. And funny enough, West Ham took a 2-0 lead. And Wilson, 2 goals. Second goal was quality. Beautiful finish. But West Ham, they haven't been good all season. I think they're just out of the relegation zone now. And Bournemouth came back into the game. And Bournemouth could have won in the end. So I think both managers would take the point because Bournemouth were 2-0 down and West Ham, as I said, they was hanging on at the end. So I think fair result in the end. And yeah, Bournemouth needs to fix up on West Ham, looking a little bit more positive. Next game, Brighton 2, Brentford 1. And Brentford was winning 1-0 in this game. Penalty. Stupid foul in the box. And Thiago puts it away for Brentford. But then Brighton showed their quality, came back into the game. Welbeck scoring again. Do you know what I mean? And then Brighton get the late winner. So good from Brighton. I think they move up to about 6th in the table. So Brighton season looking a little bit more positive than it was a couple of weeks ago because they've been very inconsistent. As for Brentford, we expect their home form is going to be more of their strong point this season. But yeah, 2-1 to Brighton. Next game, Fulham 1, Sunderland 0. And I predicted Sunderland would win this game due to their form. And Fulham's form has been very bad, but Fulham stood strong, got their goal, and kept out Sunderland. It's not a disgraceful result for Sunderland because, as I said, they're newly promoted. They're still, I think, in the top 5, I believe. Do you know what I mean? So they're still having a great season, but Fulham badly needed the win. So Marco Silva will be happy that they was able to get over the line, and hopefully their fortune can turn around from here. As for Sunderland, they just need to keep on going. Got some tough fixtures coming up, but we'll have to see how that one works out. Next game, the big game of that day. Liverpool 0, Nottingham Forest 3. Let me repeat that again. Liverpool 0 at Anfield, Nottingham Forest 3. Battered. Liverpool had all the possession, but nothingless. And Elliot Anderson bossed the midfield, and Nottingham Forest were clinical with their striking. They even had a goal to say that could have been more. So I said Liverpool in crisis zone, and Nottingham Forest. Sean Dyche got them playing football. A lot of questions have got to be asked about Slot. Is he going to keep his job? But they need to start winning games for that to happen. But as I said, Liverpool in the mud. I think they're in 12th position from 1st to 12th. That's a big drop. So Liverpool fans, everyone in the mud. Next game was Wolves 0, Crystal Palace 2. I predicted Palace to win 3-2 in this game, but they ended up winning up 2-0, and that's expected. Wolves haven't won the game all season. Really poor from Wolves. They got a new manager, same old Wolves. And Palace, they got the second best defence in the league. So, as I said, Palace, routine win for them. They got United next week. I think that'll be more of an acid test for Palace to see where they're at. They got a European fixture in the midweek, so we see how that might affect them. But Palace running out 2-0 winners there. The Wolves, they need to step up points, but I think they're already relegated. I can't see them turning this around. Next game, another big shock of the weekend. Newcastle 2, Man City 1. And Newcastle deserved it. Man City didn't play well. Haaland had an early chance, fluffed his lines. And so did Newcastle had an early chance. But then, who's that guy? Barnes got 2 goals, 2 quality finishes. And Man City never had an answer for them. Pep getting into theatrics with the cameraman, the other players. So it shows how much that loss meant to Man City, because they could have kept the pressure up on Arsenal, but they didn't. So, as I said, Man City's been very inconsistent this season as well. Very good runs, and then they have these weird defeats. So it's not looking good for Man City if they want to win that Premier League. Something ain't right in the team. I don't know if it's Rodri in midfield, but as for Newcastle, much needed win. I think it brings them up to like 16 points or something like that. So that's a good win for Newcastle, and they'll look to push on from here. Next week, going on to Sunday, I think Aston Villa now beat Leeds 2-1 at the Leeds ground, and Leeds took the lead, funny enough. Weird goal, but quality goal nonetheless. Caught Aston Villa cold, but the quality of Aston Villa, Unai Emery, he knew how to manage the game, and they ended up Rodgers scoring, and then they ended up getting the next goal, and that was it. Leeds had nothing to say, and Leeds find themselves in the relegation zone, and I think Aston Villa find themselves fourth. I think Aston Villa are fourth in the table, so what a turnaround. They didn't have no win in the first five, and they're in the fourth in the table. What a turnaround from Aston Villa there. Moving on to the biggest game of the weekend, Arsenal 4, Tottenham 1. Eze hat-trick. Oh my gosh, I can't believe what happened to Tottenham in that game. What a... just destroyed. Tottenham didn't have a shot on target for ages. And their goal was an anomaly because Rayo was off his line, Richarlison scored. But going back to Eze, Trossard got the Arsenal off to a good to a winning position. Beautiful finish, kind of bending his body and tricking the keeper. But Eze, every one of his finishes was ridiculous. But why did Tottenham give him that space? Next week, Arsenal playing Chelsea. Is Caicedo going to give Eze that space? I don't think so. So that's going to be a more acid test for Arsenal. But Tottenham, they're rivals. You know, it's a rivalry. You expect them to do better. But 4-1, and Arsenal look like they're running away with the league. Man City dropping points, Liverpool dropping points. Only Chelsea's kind of asking questions right now. And as I said, if they lose to Arsenal next week, who's challenging Arsenal? So Arsenal looking clear favourites. Really good win for Arsenal there. Declan Rice had a good game as well. But Eze, he's the man. And also, moving on to the last game of the weekend, I wish we could skip this, but I'm not going to skip it. Monday Night Football, Man United 0, Everton 1. Like, how the hell did we... Everton got a man sent off in like the 12th minute. I thought it was the 20th minute. It's the 12th. We played the whole game basically with a man extra, and they lost it. Ruben Amorim. Why didn't he go from 5 at the back? We have the extra man. Put an extra attacker and take over defender. Go for it. We're losing 1-0. Nothing. Everyone played crap. Mazwari's crap. Xerxes crap. Everyone's crap. Dorgu, as I said, he's a wrestler. He's not a footballer. Lamens let me down. I thought he was a decent keeper. He should have saved that. Got a hand to it. It's just crazy. And like, it just messed up our whole momentum. And now we're looking at mid-table-ish now. We're 10th now. There's nothing. What's going on? We've got Crystal Palace on the weekend away. Then our next game. As for Everton, good. They played well. They deserved the win as well. David Moyes come back to his old club, getting the win. And it's just a bad night. Bad feeling. But let me know in the comments what you guys think about this round of fixtures. Hit that like and comment, subscribe button, all of that stuff. I'm still so angry, guys. But Endless Vision-ish from Endless Vision TV, and I'm out.